Our CES 2023 coverage is brought to you by Yeean. Yeean offers pre-built PCs to fully customized rigs, high-performance gaming monitors, top-of-the-line gaming chairs, all-in-one liquid cooling solutions, and so much more. Be sure to visit yeeangaming.com to see what all they have to offer and customize your gaming PC today. What's up, guys? We're here at CES 2024 hanging out with Thermaltake, and we're going to take a look at some of their new cases. This is the new CTE E600MX. It's going to be available in both white and black versions. Now, this is going to be a pretty large case, so you will have support for extended ATX motherboards in here. Of course, super large graphics cards here as well, and they have this all, tempered glass panels on the front and on the side. But one of the cool things about this case is that maybe you want better airflow coming through the front. It's actually going to go ahead and ship with a front panel as well as a front cooling bracket. So if you want high airflow coming into the case, you have that out of the box. It comes with it. Now, one of the cool things about the graphics cards in here, you can see we have one here on a riser this way. So you can go ahead and do that. The riser extension bracket is going to be included, as well as the riser cable. That's going to be included as well. Now, the cool thing, you can see we have the graphics card going this way. You can also slot it directly into the motherboard itself. But if you come over here to this one, you can see that you can have it kind of going down in a vertical orientation as well. Really, really cool here. Now, going back to cooling, you have so much room for cooling on these cases as well. So each one of these storage brackets can support up to a 420 millimeter radiator on here. So you can do, three 120s or three 140 millimeter fans, lots and lots of room. Of course, if you do multiple 420s, you can only do like a 360 in the bottom and then a 420 sort of on the back. When it comes to storage, you'll also have room inside for 4 hard drives, two 2.5-inch SSDs, or no, four total SSDs, and then you can do 2 normal hard drives in there as well. Now, this is actually currently available now, like I said, white, black, and they will have a really cool blue color as well. It's going to be $179.99. A couple more things that I didn't mention about this case. One are the panels here. Now, these panels are completely toolless. All the panels on the case are toolless, so super easy to get inside your case. Just go like that and completely take the panel off. Super easy to do. Also super easy to just put back on, so you have easy access inside your system. But on top of that, these cases are not going to ship with any fans, which I actually like, because if I'm doing a high-end build, I want to pick the fans myself. I don't want just a couple fans that I probably won't end up using. Now, again, like I said, the price is going to be $179.99. And I think that is a pretty good deal because, one, you get this beast of a case, but you also get that PCI Express 4.0 riser, allowing you to kind of, orient your graphics card however you like. So let us know, what do you think of this new case from Thermaltake? On to the next case, we have the Tower 300. So this is going to sit in between their Tower 500 and Tower 200. So inside, we do have support for micro ATX motherboards, and it's going to give you a really cool look. Now, the interesting thing that they changed up about this case is it has a more octagonal shape, which I actually think looks really, really awesome overall. Just having a kind of just different shape to these tower cases. Again, it just, I don't know. I like it compared to the previous design. Now, talking about like getting inside this case, very easy to do. Toolless system, so you just push on the panel and kind of just take it right off. Super simple and easy to do there. If we take a little look inside here, we can see that, one, we have support for the longest and thickest graphics cards out there, which is really awesome. Also support for up to a 420 millimeter radiator in here, which is just awesome there as well. And you can see we do have room right here for a 140 millimeter fan. Now, up top here, we actually have cooling as well. This top part is toolless. We just pull it off just like that, and we have a really cool cooling bracket. So 2 140s on the top, but this cooling bracket can be adjusted up. So if you need quick access into your system, you can just go ahead and just, get what you need and then put the bracket back down, which is really cool there. Now you will see on all the models here, we do have the screen. This is going to be an optional accessory that you can buy, but I would highly support it. We saw this with our review of the Tower 200. Really cool accessory that you can add to your system. Now, as you can see, we have a ton of different colors. They're initially going to offer this in black and white. That's available for pre-order right now, and they're going to be coming out on the 14th. But all of these other colors will launch later, but the price is going to be $149.99. Now these cases will ship with two 140 millimeter fans, but one of the coolest things that Thermaltake is doing here is they're going to have this stand that you can go ahead and pick up. We're not 100% sure on pricing, maybe $29.99, $39.99, but it puts your case in this really cool orientation. I call it the capsule orientation because it looks like some type of capsule from some futuristic movie or something like that. I'm really excited to see what type of builds we are going to see with this, with this stand. But the stand's also going to come with sort of like an end cap here that's going to really give it that capsule look. So what do you think of this stand? Would you build in this case, would you put it in this orientation? Let us know in the comments. Moving on to cooling, we have some new air coolers as part of the Astria line. Now, there are 3 coolers here. You can see we have a ton of RGB lighting going on the top, and of course, all of these will have RGB fans here as well. Now, starting with the smaller cooler, this is the Astria 200 ARGB Sync. Single fan, single tower here, 120 millimeter fan, and this has 4 6 millimeter thick copper heat pipes, will support up to 210 watts of TDP. Moving over to a slightly larger cooler, this is the Astria 400 ARGB Sync. This one, again, single fan, single tower, 120 millimeter fan, but you're getting a little upgrade up to 6 copper heat pipes there, support for up to 230 watts TDP. And then moving on to the big boy here, this is the dual tower, dual fan cooler. This is the Astria 600 ARGB Sync. Like I said, 2 fans, 2 120 millimeter fans, 2 heatsink towers there, and you're also going to get 6 6 millimeter thick heat pipes, support up to 265 watt TDP. Now coming down to pricing, the 200 is going to be at $34.99, the 400 is going to be $44.99, and the 600 is going to be $69.99. These will be available in February. Moving over to liquid cooling, we have some of their AIO coolers here, and the big change that we're going to see with these is that we have no cables really. So this is the Tough Liquid Pro series. This is going to be their high-end air coolers, and the cool thing about these is that, just like their SWA fans, one connection. This is going to be your PWM fan connection. Everything's connected together, no daisy chaining, nothing like that. Moving over to the THV2 Ultra, same thing here with those tough fans. Boom, this is going to be your RGB as well as your PWM. No fans, nothing like that. I love that more companies keep on doing this, because if you've ever tried to wire up an ARGB AIO, it's just such a pain, daisy chaining everything. And now just one cable and you're good to go. Thermaltake is also getting into the sort of racing simulator market. As you can see, Ryan's having fun playing a little racing simulator game right here. But this is their GR500 Racing Simulator Cockpit. It's going to come with the chair that you see right here. And it's going to come with this little side accessory bracket as well, where you can, attach different things, and you can adjust it forward and back. You will have to, get your own racing wheel, which is nice. But as you can see, you have this really awesome, racing sim, pretty much all good to go here. Now, this is going to be $7.99. It is just the chair frame, and then, the area to put your steering wheel in the accessory. They're also going to have the monitor stand as well. And the monitor stand will work with this. It supports 3 different monitors. And one thing that's really cool about this is that Thermaltake is getting into the monitor market. So these are their brand new monitors here as well. But what do you think of this racing sim kind of cockpit right here?